And for our last story of the day, we have another scam story in Singapore to share. Patrick, a tech-savvy 21-year-old serving national service in Singapore, thought he was immune to scams due to his awareness and education on the subject, which is what most of our young friends, believe because, they're tech-savvy, they know what is going on, and so a lot of people is like, yeah, I know what scams are like, and guess what? One day, Patrick received a random Telegram message from someone named Alice, not her real name, which he initially ignored but later engaged with out of curiosity. He was thinking like, yeah, I know this might be a scam, let's just, listen to what they have to say, and if something's not right, I'll just put a stop to it, So Alice introduced Patrick to a money-earning program through a WhatsApp group where others seemed to be making profits. The moment he entered the group, there was like 16 of them in a group and they were like congratulating each other on their earns, on their profits. So Patrick was really like enticed by this the moment he entered. He didn't realize whether the group was all a bunch of actors, The scam involved a spinning wheel to select movie titles, buying tickets and earning commissions. Patrick first started with a small investment of $10 and saw a 150% profit and was able to withdraw. He did a test withdrawal, and it worked, which further convinced him of its legitimacy. So this is how scams get you, The small money, they let you withdraw. When the sum gets larger and larger, you want to withdraw, that's where you know. Now, his appetite grew bigger. Patrick now thinking, okay, I should invest more. I've tested a small withdrawal amount and it works, okay? For this scheme, you have to make purchases in at least 20 rounds before you could withdraw, okay? As he participated in more and more rounds, then he realized each round cost more than the previous round, okay? So much so that he couldn't pay for further rounds, but he was so deep in that he had to borrow money from friends for fear that if he cannot finish the 20 rounds, there will be no way for him to do withdrawal. So with borrowed money up to 4,000 Singapore dollars, aiming to reach that round 20 so that he could withdraw. Finally, on round 19, he had to stop for the day because he didn't have enough funds to carry on for round 19 and round 20, okay? The investment required for round 19 was 9,000 Singapore dollars and the investment for round 20 was 10,000 Singapore dollars. He couldn't afford then, so he stopped for the day, okay? But Patrick probably thought, I probably can find funds for round 19 and 20 later. But then, few days later, he realized the WhatsApp group disappeared and the website was no longer accessible, which further confirms to him that he got scammed. Patrick lost about 7,000 Singapore dollars in total, and he had to slowly pay back borrowed money over 3 years by significantly cutting expenses by skipping lunch and eating meals with just rice and tofu egg for 3 years. He felt embarrassed and kept the incident secret from friends for a long time. Patrick also reported the scam to the police, though he knew recovery of his money was unlikely. Once again, the basic scam prevention strategy in Singapore will be the ACT strategy, ACT, at Scam Shield app. C, check for scam signs. T, tell authorities and loved ones about potential scams. Stay safe everyone and have a happy Lunar New Year.